Everyone, it's your girl again, Lumi. Welcome to my YouTube channel. So it was all fun last week. Now we are back into business. So if this is your first time on the channel, please do not forget to click on the subscribe button. Do not forget to like the videos. Do not forget to share. Do not forget to comment. And yes, I came with a book today. I came to recommend a book. So if you're a fan of detective novels or you're into criminal novels or something related to it, this is the book for you. So it was written by Julie Garwood. Julie Garwood is actually a best-selling author. Like this book is so nice, like so nice. Anyway, that's by the way. Now let's get right into it. Woohoo! Hi, welcome back. So, during the week, I was actually talking to a friend. We're just talking about love. We're talking about relationship. We're talking about some of the stories that we've read on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, and all. And then he asked the question, like, is love hard? Why are people making love hard? Like, waiting the app we're gonna why everything they scatter? Now the point is this: the answer to the question is no. Love is not meant to be hard. Like love is wow, love is so sweet, but we are imperfect. So yes, our imperfection will get in the way of us loving people. Like we have toxic traits. We all have a red flag. Everybody gets his own red flag. I get my own red flag. So yes, we all have this own red flag. So it all depends on how we get to handle it. You've probably heard people say stuff like, "Oh, I was born that way. That is the way I am. Why should I change myself for you?" Hello, Oga, go change your bad attitude. Now, when we talk about love, many people tend to bring movies into real life experiences. Like you want to, you probably watched a fairy tale story, and you're like, "Oh yeah, love should be like this." Maybe, maybe not. It might not be like that for you. So I was watching a movie yesterday, and it was something about love. I used to love stories. Like, oh yes, I want to read love stories. I want to watch movies about love. I love that storyline. But growing up, please, now I hate love stories. Like I feel like they do not portray the reality. It's always this oh Prince Charming meets Queen, then they end up being happy at the end of the day. Okay, after some probably certain shifts, they go their separate ways, they now come back. I beg shift. I don't have strength. Now the point is this: we all have toxic traits, and if you refuse to work on it, it always push people away. It will always push people away. Yes, you are not perfect. You are imperfect. You are trying your best, but the thing is you need to work on those bad attitudes that you have. I have seen cases where people actually try to say stuff like, "Oh, they likely love to a butterfly." They now be like, "Oh, if you fly, let it fly. If it is yours, it will come back." Now let's bring this back to a real life situation. Now, if you get the opportunity to actually catch a butterfly, probably after, oh, this butterfly is so beautiful. Oh, I love it, so nice. If you release that butterfly, even after feeding it nectar, because I've seen situations in which people try to feed butterfly or something on YouTube. Now, even after feeding it, if that thing should escape, pere, if that thing should escape, pere, the thing will fly away and not come back. Now, some people use that as an excuse to actually cover up their toxic behavior. They feel like, oh, if he really loves me, or if she really loves me, or when if he goes, he will come back now. He should love me like that. He should embrace me like that. Yes, people that love you. Like, oh, she's so nice. She's so this. She's so that. He's so this. He's so this. He's so that. He's so caring, kind, oh, compassionate. But please, that toxic trait, that toxic trait is something that you need to work on. Sometimes when we fail to work on our toxic traits, we are actually suffocating those that love us. That is why sometimes, even when you love people so much, like, oh, you're really into this person, at the end of the day, you might actually walk away because they have refused to work on that bad attitude. They keep excusing that bad attitude. Some people do not even see it as something wrong. Like you're doing something wrong, then someone is telling you that you're doing something wrong, but you do not feel like it is. you're doing something wrong. Like you're not willing to make a change. You're not. Nobody is telling me to. You. I'm not telling you to change for me. No change for me, Oga. Change for yourself. Like be a better person. Like I have my own red flags. Yes. I was talking to my sister one day and I said something to her. I said what you just did now is actually a red flag. So yes, we all have gray areas, like areas that make us kind of dark. Now you need to bring the light to that area so that you can actually deal with your person. Remember I said you need to work on making it work. If you really love someone, you work on your toxic traits. You work on what makes you bad. You work on what makes you or what makes them uncomfortable. Like if they complain about this, that's not the time to start looking for how to defend yourself. You should probably examine yourself and see areas in which you need to adjust. And yes, you're an adult, you need to communicate. Like you're dealing with someone and you don't like certain things that they do or they say to you, then you shouldn't be like, oh, you shouldn't. I think some people also make this whole mistake of, oh, once people make it one small mistake, you feel like, oh yeah, I'm done. Sometimes it's not like, oh yeah, I'm done. You need to work on that person. Even you yourself get your own. You get your own. As far as your person is willing to adapt, the person you're dealing with is willing to change, the person you're dealing with is willing to work on his or her toxic traits, then you should be able to work with that person. Now, many people we've all watched Cinderella's story where she got to lose the glass slipper, then the prince got on, and then he was happily ever after. Aunty, please wear your glass slipper. Oh. No go remove glass slipper. Wear your glass slippers on na your glass heels or whatever you wan wear wey be glass. You wear your glass heels, walk like an unstressed syllable, twist like noodles, then your Prince Charming will see you. You get it? There's nothing like, oh, don't bring in movies into real life experiences. Please. They are two different things. And yes, if you watch the Cinderella story well, Cinderella was a good girl. Prince Charming was a good man. So it's not about, I have heard people say good girl no dey pay. Excuse me, good girl dey pay. Continue being the good girl until and if you're a man, oh, good man no dey pay or good boy no dey pay, yes, e dey pay very well. Like e dey pay gan, e dey pay gan. So yes, continue being the good person that you are. And even though you're a good person, yes, you make mistakes from time to time. Like you see cases where certain good persons make mistakes and you be like, how did it happen? I thought this whole person was my role model. That is what makes them humans. They will make mistakes. Now, our ability to actually work on our mistakes and actually make it a stepping stone is what makes us better as humans. So do not say if you love me, you deal with it like that. Excuse me, sir, I'm not going to deal with it like that. So because someone loves you, you think, oh, he's not going to walk away. People will walk away. You feel like some people, okay, motivational speakers, Sisonu, will now come with, it was never yours. That was why he walked away. Oh, she was never yours. That was why she walked away. If you continue to be toxic, you have just started. This is just the beginning. You hear Kenny? Tí ì rí nǹkan kan, tí ì rí nǹkan kan. You have just started because you be like you allow motivational speakers to something to even irritate you. You keep listening to kini kan. Work on your toxic trait so that people will stop walking away from you. So you stop complaining. Love is hard. Love is harsh. Love is this. And then guys are wicked. Girls are wicked. And no, do your best and let's see. Like continue being the good person that you are. And when people complain, like okay, for example, I think for me now, many people will be like you tell me you are going to do something and then you end up not doing it. I think I'm this whole kind of person that I tend to procrastinate a lot. Oh, hey, if I tell you I'm going to do this, I just be like, "Whoop, I can do it later." It's actually a red flag for certain people. It's something that I need to work on. And once someone has pointed that out to me, I knew it was something that I needed to work on. You understand? That makes I am imperfect. So you don't need to take offense when people tell you that this is this. I don't like this. Can you work on this? You continue building yourself. You continue getting better and better and better. But it's all about bringing 100 to the table and then your partner is bringing 100. Many people will say, oh, it's 50-50. No, you need to be complete. Oh, 100. You are all 100. Then your partner is oh, is 100 too, or she is 100 too. Now bring your 100, let me bring my 100. Now let's assume that your 100 is not complete. Probably I'm bringing 60 and then you're bringing 60. So let's assume that our toxic traits or whatever we do that makes us imperfect, that makes us human, is the remaining 40 that is not on the table yet. It is when you and your partner both work on it, both work on making it better. That is when you can add the remaining 40 to the table to make it complete. Now, at the end of the day, I always tell people this: one, to not look for unnecessary motivational quotes or unnecessary inspirational quotes to actually support your toxic behavior. Nobody is going to deal with that. And yes, as an adult, you need to communicate. If you feel like something is bad, you don't like it, open your mouth and please say it respectfully. Don't come and talk to me as if I'm a 2 year old girl. Don't come and talk to me anyhow. Because you feel like I offended you, you now come and talk to me anyhow. That one is not part of it. Talk to them with respect, express yourself with respect. And then when your partner tells you that something probably did something, or you said something that they do not like, or they feel like you should work on a certain aspect, please examine yourself over and over again. Look for areas where you need to adjust. And at the end, I always say something: do what works for you. And yes, never listen to people that tell you, oh, love is hard, love is this, love is that. Tell yourself that love will be easy for me. Love will be easy for me. Emi Lumi, love will be easy for me. Love is not hard. So yes, that is it. Let me carry my remaining motivation and go home. Anyways, please and please do not forget to click on the subscribe button if you're yet to, and do not forget to like the video. I'll be here again next week. Ciao, ciao. See ya. Bye.